Well, hey folks, this is Seven here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 25. And we are here, of course, on the Maypole now. Just putting the harvester away as it was still sitting out in the road. There we go. Hope everybody's doing well today on this 27th day of July 2025. Okay, I believe this goes up on August 2nd, possibly 3rd. Well, something like that. Alright, there we go. So, I've got a helper helping. He's out plowing our other field, not that one. The one over there. And this guy, we're getting ready to do some grass work. There he is there. Plowing away. Meanwhile, we are going to do this. And away we go. Now we don't have, as far as I know, any anything that will dry hay or make silage, so we're going to be doing it all old school style by wrapping it, rolling it, and just generally working it by the numbers here. Okay, that one's going to come down first, so we've got two of these fairly large grass fields, and then we have the one field that was the horse meadow where our house is that we can mow as well. Okay, this one's more or less just turn them if you got them. And the problem with that is it always loses a bit on the corners. Workers doing good. Awesome. We should be able to get through this. No problems. Now, those other fields didn't require plowing, to be honest. What they required was, well, weeding and then probably cultivating. I'm not sure if our seeder has a built-in cultivator. I don't remember. As we haven't used it yet, but not going to be able to do it. more headland and we'll be good. Deer out in the middle of the field again. Saw a couple this morning on my walk as usual. See at least a couple of deer, it seems, every day. Do better. There we go. Yeah, the weeds came up rather quickly, to be honest with you. Just get that apart. Why do I keep missing? Oh, stop. There's no sense of direction today. That or I just didn't run the first one very straight. Which is just as likely, I suppose. Or I'm just trying to be greedy and get the very cutting edge of the line there. Either way, it's certainly not saving me time, so I should just, you know, quit it. Because that's our other grass field there. Make quick work of it now that the headlands are done. One of my neighbors, elderly lady that lives a couple of doors over, was, mentioned to me yesterday, says, oh, did you know there's, on August 2nd, there's going to be one of the biggest solar eclipses that's been here in years and years. I'm like, oh yeah. Did you read that on social media? Facebook? Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, dear, no. It's a bit of the old bait and switch. There is a fairly big, not by any means the biggest one. I don't think it's even as big as the one in 2009, but it's next year in August. Is the eclipse. There is no solar eclipse. And she was quite disappointed. I said, you know, there's a double meteor shower at the end of the month. That's always quite spectacular. So that cheered her up. She had been looking forward to some sort of celestial event. I guess. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's getting pretty ridiculous these days. Between AI just outright making, you know, people using it to completely make things up that unfortunately look at least as good and sound at least as good as the non-made-up versions. But I don't find the stuff they're making up to be the most concerning issue. I think what the concerning issue is the lines are becoming a little too blurred. You know? It's one thing to know something is AI and a fake, as they say, but it's entirely another to look at something and go, nah, that's fake, it's AI, when in fact it's reality. And that's the scary part. It is becoming ever increasingly difficult to determine what is and what is not reality. I mean, unless it's right there where you can reach out and, you know, slap it around till it whines, but other than that, yeah, things you see online and on TV and on media, and, you know, yeah, could be, could not be, and you gotta be one sharp cookie to get it right every time. And then there's the whole, well, yeah, it's obvious, you just have to look for this and this and this. Problem is by the time people realize that, yeah, all you gotta do is look for this, this, and this, that are no longer in them, you know? It's like, oh, having a foot on the end of your arm instead of a hand isn't good? Alright, we're gonna stop putting feet on the end of people's arms. And all of a sudden you can't tell it's AI because it's got too many feet. That's a very early example, of course, but that was something fairly common. You look at a picture and suddenly realize, well, that ain't right. Those aren't fingers, they're toes. Okay, that was pretty easy peasy. So this is the slightly larger one. I think we'll silage this one. And get right back to the hedge. Alright. Not close enough. I keep missing on that side for some reason. I kind of like to at least get the right field grass here. the biggest meadows, but I think we'll do alright. Let's see, we've got, that's the old horse meadow right there. Now I don't think it's a proper field, right? But it is full of grass, even if it's not going to be as much. How's our other worker doing? He's still at it. Doing 14K, so he must be doing something. Not sitting still, anyway. And good timing, because I just think he finished. So we should probably go and have a look. I'm just gonna yoink, yoink. There we go. Alright, let's quickly hop over there. Nice. Good job, dude. Good job. So... let's get you to the other field and we'll plow that as well. Okie dokie. Begin. I have no doubt there's a bunch of good contracts out there, but need to kind of keep our guy busy here for the moment, which means I gotta keep busy. I'm not sure how the AI would handle mowing the lawn, so we're gonna do it ourselves. There we go. Nice. So it's going to be a long process. We're going to have to windrow and then tether, because as you can see, these don't exactly mow with nice neat windrows in back like the other ones. Of course, those other ones we were using are pretty much double the price of these. And we don't have super fat sources of income like we do on the other map to just go, yeah, never mind buying the $36,000 one, buy the $75,000 one. Because, yeah, I believe that is the difference between this set of rear mowers and the ones that do the swathing, as it's called, I believe. To bale it, and then we're going to have to wrap it, and then transport it. And speaking of transport, I think there's a bigger flat deck trailer on sale right now. And as we could see from our last baleage, the one we have currently, she doesn't hold a lot. Oh, excuse me, I apologize. Hang on a sec here. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't think this is quite gonna fit, is it? Nope. Alright. No big deal. Just a little tiny bit, and we're done. Oh, good heavens. What's going on here? Alright. So that's those. Very nice. Oh, this is just ridiculous. Okay, sorry about that. I don't have any allergies as far as I know, but I know that pollens and stuff are really high right now. Okay, so do I want to tether this one for hay? I mean, I kind of do, I think. Hmm. Unfortunately, you can't really corner that way with these mowers, because they'll leave that chunk in the middle. There we go. I think I did the same thing on the other corner, unfortunately. Bit there. Whee! Alright. Doesn't matter if it's pretty. As I say, we're gonna have to. This one's gonna get tethered and then windrowed and blah blah blah. So it ain't gonna look the same when we're done with it. Look out! Jeez, are you insane? Crap! Apparently, man. Worker doing? Still plugging away. It's a good sign. Very good sign. Yeah, I'm afraid picking up those straw bales let us know just how inadequate our bale trailer is. So yeah, I'd like to possibly replace it. Oh, I think I could have got it all. Rats. Oh well, there we go. Okay, let's just... I'm pretty sure I missed a spot. There it is. Okay. Alright. Bit of a dirty job mowing 3 fields. That's a little better. Let's get this rear guy. Stuff ain't cheap. Might as well at least look like we're taking care of it, eh? Let's give the tractor a little do as well. Okay. Alright. Easy peasy. Our dude is done. So... yeah, nice job, too. Cool. We'll get him on the stone picking duty here, I guess. Let me get this straightened out here. We're gonna... yeah, that's what I thought. It was just too sharp an angle to be able to just pull out and turn around. There we go. There we go. And... good. Oh, stone picker, there you are. Oh, actually, I don't want to get that one on it. What am I doing? You, I need, Windrows and Tedder, which I think are down at the other end. So, let's, I think, get the roller, the stone picker. Yeah, it's got to be down the other part of the farm. Alrighty. Let's grab Lucky Louie out here. Get him on to stone picking duties. No weeds now, is there? Ah. Thump, 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 thump. Good heavens. Just throw you to the side, those bumps. Okay, this doesn't go here. I don't know why I turned, or didn't turn, I should say. I know I needed to, probably because the stupid tractor's in the way. And out of the way. Well, maybe this isn't where I keep it. Maybe I keep it down on the other end. Oh well, I know it'll fit in here, because these are nice and high. So let's put it here. Okay. And stone picker. Good, it's empty. Yeah, I guess we'll start with the windrower. I guess. Which hopefully is in one of these. There it is. Excellent. Now I think we could mow that cow meadow as well. I think. Is there even a gate? Oh, there is too, eh? Yeah, we could also mow this. It's a pretty big chunk. You know, it wraps right around. So yeah, so this is well sans the tree. Alright. M8201. No, that's the windrower. It looks a lot like the tedder, the only difference being the tedder, where this has got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 little tangs on the end of each. It has 2. So, yeah. Don't know. Other than that, they look pretty much identical. Pretty much. Now, I'm not going to tedder or windrow this one, because we're going to go in there and scatter the heck out of it with a tedder anyway. So... Let's do this. Look out, dude. Come on. Shuffle on, fuzzy brown thing. So it's not quite as square as I might like, but I'll figure it out. How's our buddy doing with the stones? Oh, good. He's finding a couple. Figured he would. It's gonna take him a while. We'll probably be pretty much done with all of our grass by the time he's done those 2 fields. Boy, this ride would have your eyes rolling back in your head in a while, wouldn't it? Jiggly, 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 jiggly. Actually use a second headland. But instead we're just going to do a bunch of finicky little weirdness at the end of each row. Good thing is, our windrower is just slightly larger than what our mower does. Not by much, like a half a meter on each side, but works out well. We follow the original center line from the front mower. It picks up everything. How's Stone Boy? Doing well, 300 something. Nice. Okay, now before I forget about it, not that that'd ever happen, eh? Let's have a look. Of course you are. Alright, right here, right here. Is that the one reason? I guess it's the only one we have, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. So gonna get 20 for that guy. Yeah, but is that the trailer that goes behind the truck? Okay, there's you. It's kind of where I want to be. No. Wizard multi-purpose trailer, yeah, that's it. And no, it's not the one that goes behind the truck. Okay. So, let's go back in here. This, I believe, is bigger. It's also very inexpensive. Well, I'm not going to get rid of the other one just for the moment till we see what sort of luck we have with this one. Wheels, designs, I don't care. The price is fine, yes. Okay. And once we know how this is compared to the other one, we can sell the other one, or we'll just flop this one back. Either way, cheap enough that we should get a decent enough return. See, I don't particularly want to be packing 4 bales at a time up the hill anymore. Hopefully this one will allow us more than that. Even double that would be just fine. It's not going to clear every field, but be a big improvement. Still working away. Ooh, all the way up to 590. I'm pretty sure if I'd hired a couple of kids with buckets, they could have picked up 590 stones in that period of time out of our field. But apparently there's some big rah-rah about using child labor. I don't know. If they're your own kids. Yeah, you're all like, like, well, thank God species never became a daddy. But then again, I was raised in a time when kids had chores. And I mean actual chores, things you had to get done before you were allowed to get done things that might interest you. Playtime or... yeah. And that included everything from doing dishes to cleaning the bathroom. So... and I somehow feel, having interacted with some members of today's youthful society, that that's probably not much of a thing anymore. And no, I'm not going to get off on some old man tantrum about young people these days. No. It's a tough part of life to get through. I would imagine with the added pressures of having your social circle not just be your classroom or even your school, but basically the entire dang world that hangs out on the same media sites you do, has got to exasperate that even more. Exasperate? Why am I making up words? Alright, one more row and our first field is done. How's our stone guy doing? Well, he's still plugging away. Here we go. All right. All right. This one down. So are those grass fields as well? Jump the hedge. Hey, he made it. Well, they are. I mean, they don't belong to us, but it is just more grass ready to harvest. Well, this is not. What is this? Oh, he's already harvested this one. I see. I see. Ah, crap. Am I close enough? No. Oh, it's okay. Apparently you can climb the fence posts. I was trying to see if I could just jump into the cockpit, but... yeah, too far away. Alright. Nice and close. Perfect. God, this thing is so touchy. There we go. But I think we're... oh, it looks like our buddy's done. Cool. So I think I'm going to leave the episode here. We've obviously still got a lot of work to do today. But... well... I say, Rome wasn't burnt in a day. Or, you know, something like that. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Take good care of each other. And, ciao for now.